Hi all, this is Tim Campbell here from the Stormgate team, and I'm pleased to bring you some news about our 0.4 content update. With this release, we are unveiling the first look at our newly revamped campaign experience. This is something our team has been hard at work on for months, and I'm personally very excited to get into your hands so that we can hear what you think about it. However, it's also important to note that it's just the start for us, as we have more missions coming up very soon, as well as chapters 2 and 3 of the Vanguard campaign that are on track for a release later this year towards the end of summer. We've also jammed 0.4 full of all sorts of changes that are outside of campaign, including changes to the core pacing, our versus mode, our factions. So let's dive into the details and let's unpack all of the goodies we have in store for you with this release. The first 6 campaign missions have been completely rebuilt from the ground up. We're talking new storylines, cutscenes, art, audio, mission design, and more. You'll explore the Raptor 1, which now serves as our brand new campaign hub. Interact with your crew via the new conversation system.
Oh, hi. Still getting used to so many people.
And make strategic choices with the tech decision tree. Use credits earned from bonus objectives to unlock army upgrades and research randomized artifacts to help you on your missions by customizing what your forces are capable of doing. Report to mission control to get your upcoming mission briefing or retry an old mission.
Lieutenant, the drop window is rapidly approaching.
Heroes now even gain XP and advance in levels with a progression that is tracked from mission to mission. With each level advanced, gain a new point to spend on traits that customize hero abilities in a variety of ways. Lots of other improvements have been crammed in as well, including checkpoint save load improvements and post-game stats from Versus now being brought to campaign. However, campaign isn't the only thing we've been working on. On the faction front, we've been very busy too. For the Vanguard, we've added new models for the Servo, which is our new Vanguard worker, the new Hedgehog, the new Hornet, and even the new Evac. On the Infernals, we've updated several of their units, including new models for the Brute, Fiend, and Gaunt, as well as new textures for the Spriggan and Flayed Dragon. We've also replaced Infest with a similar but more thematically appropriate curse mechanic, which now spawns new timed life phantoms that can be balanced independently from Fiends. Shroud has also been heavily updated for the Infernals. It now spreads up ramps as well as down, and it even corrupts any trees that it touches. Shroud is also now visualized on the mini-map, so it's easier to tell where it's covering places and where it isn't. All Infernal structures now emit Shroud, and structures build faster when placed on areas already covered in Shroud. Art-wise, we've also updated 2 of our hero characters.
Taking the lead.
Riker and Malik.
The dead will serve.
As well as added new NPC models for a range of characters in our campaign and Raptor 1 crew members. For our 1v1 versus mode, we've continued to fine-tune the speed, pacing, and level of excitement in our competitive gameplay. Unit move speeds have been increased across the board, averaging somewhere between 15 to 25% faster depending on the unit type. This feels really nice to play, putting you more in control and enabling some of our previously slower units to become more viable. Our Tier 1 units also now have a lower health value across the board. Generally speaking, we want to see more carnage in the early game, and have compensated for this with faster training times. We've also removed starting combat units. Players no longer begin with a Scout or a Hexen, for example. This change should enable more sneaky plays and a variety of openings. We're also trying out a new economic change. Workers in all factions now train instantly with charges, instead of being delayed by a training time. This feels really snappy and allows workers to be more quickly deployed exactly when you need them, and gives newer players a bit more forgiveness if they fail to keep up constantly with their worker production. We've also significantly updated our AI bot opponents. Difficulty has been split into easy, normal, and hard. This AI will now train unit compositions in a more focused manner. These compositions can transition throughout a game and can vary from match to match, offering a great deal more variety. Bot opponents will also now research upgrades, cast basic abilities, and do a better job of scouting and harassing different locations than just your main base. On top of all this, we fixed a ton of bugs, implemented a bunch of stuff that I can't even remember for this video, and set the stage for some major upcoming releases, including new campaign missions, a big shakeup for versus and our ladder pool, and some really fun surprises that we have in store for the next couple of months. Thank you for being on this journey with us. We appreciate you and couldn't do what we're doing without your support. And I'm very excited to see your reaction to these changes and what we have coming up very soon as we continue to make Stormgate as great as possible. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you on the battlefield.